Welcome back to another episode of MMOFTW. I'm your host, Bill Murphy, and this week, I'm not wearing pants as I film this. Do you believe me? That's your prerogative. Anyway, this week, Star Wars: The Old Republic has a free-to-play launch date. The Secret World unveiled its first raid and brand new Albion theater aspects, and Elder Scrolls Online showed off some in-game footage with a brand new introductory video. Let's get to the show started because this is MMOFTW.
I'm looking at porn right now. Yeah, no, I'm looking at porn right now. This kind of porn.
First up, we've known for a while now that the Old Republic was shifting to a hybrid free-to-play model, but until this past week, we didn't know when. Well, the wait is over, and as of November 15th, everyone will be able to log in, play through all of the game's storylines for free, and subscribe or pay piecemeal for other such content like war zones, operations, and so forth. It'll be interesting to see how the player base reacts to a hybrid model and whether it's the right move for BioWare's MMO. Are you going to be playing the free version of Star Wars: The Old Republic? Let us know in the comments and check out our coverage on how the free-to-play model is shaping up over at MMORPG.com. Next up, we come to the Secret World. This past week, MMORPG.com played host to two articles detailing two of the game's most important upcoming additions, the first ever raid set in New York City, and the Albion Theater, where players will be able to exercise their role-playing by putting on plays in the Templar home of London. That's a mouthful. It's really pretty awesome to see a company catering to the RP folks with something like the theater, and we're pretty curious to see how it'll turn out and be used once in-game. On top of that, the dungeons in the Secret World are some of the best in the industry, and we're hoping that the NYC raid will carry on the tradition. Read more about both features over at MMORPG.com. Just click on the quick game jump and hop down to the Secret World, and you'll find it right there. And last but not least is the Elder Scrolls Online. We've been covering the game quite a lot lately because, well, frankly, they've been talking a lot lately, but one thing that's been missing is video of the systems and gameplay we've written so many articles about. Well, that's the case no more, as ZeniMax Online Studios released a video last week detailing the game's many features and complete with plenty of in-game footage. What did you think of what you've seen from ESO so far? Has the video that you saw this past week eased your worries about an online Elder Scrolls and an online Tamriel? Let us know in the comments and be sure to check out the full video right here on YouTube. That's youtube.com/MMORPGcom. Lastly, we come to the community spotlight. This week, Forever Dream, a user on MMORPG.com's forums, asks, would you play an Elder MMO if they just updated the graphics and nothing else? The range of answers on that forum thread is all over the place, but for me, I'd have to say it depends on the game. Mechanics mean a lot too, and while I feel a lot of older games just feel dated regardless of their visuals, there's something alluring about the idea of picking up something like Asheron's Call or Ultima Online with a brand new coat of visuals. Sure, both games have tried to snazz up their looks over the years. I mean, Ultima Online has its new visuals and Asheron's Call has high-res stuff all over the place, but we're talking about a total visual overhaul that would put them more in line with games of recent times like Star Wars: The Old Republic, Guild Wars 2, and even The Secret World. I admit, even with their archaic designs, I'd be hard-pressed not to be drawn back into Ultima Online if it had, say, the look and feel of something like Diablo 3. What about you? Would you willingly dive into an old haunt based purely on whether it received a graphical upgrade? Or are old games old no matter what the shine of its visual says? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. That'll do it for this week's MMOFTW. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I mean, we even got through a whole week without a single mention of Guild Wars 2 or its new content coming at the end of this week. Oh, crap. Well, anyway, thanks always for watching, and be sure to follow us on all of our feeds on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter at MMORPGcom without the dot. Have a great week, and remember, don't let a bad pug get you down.